Welcome to Frontline News from the University of Maryland School of Medicine News Center. I'm Larry Roberts. Coming up, promoting diversity in cancer research. And Mini Med School for Kids provides health information and inspiration for children in West Baltimore. But first, responding to the nationwide monkeypox outbreak. Monkeypox has now been reported in all 50 states, with nearly 400 cases in Maryland. A less severe cousin of smallpox, monkeypox is not fatal, but it can be very uncomfortable.
What we've seen is people generally starting with a fever, maybe some pretty swollen, painful lymph nodes, and spots. They usually start looking like a pimple or a blister that's filled with clear or pus-looking fluid, but that won't pop.
A person with monkeypox is contagious from the time symptoms start until the rash has fully healed. It can be spread to anyone through close, personal skin-to-skin contact.
Most or all of the patients currently getting monkeypox are getting it through sexual interactions. It's not clear that it's a sexually transmitted infection, but it is transmitted by close skin-to-skin contact.
The Institute of Human Virology is providing testing and treatment through its THRIVE program.
THRIVE stands for Together, Healing, Reaching, Inspiring to Achieve Victory Over Illness and Embrace Life. We already work closely with people who are at risk for HIV, and that's a lot of the same population at risk for monkeypox. The treatment is called tecovirimat. It's an antiviral originally designed to treat smallpox. And it's newly being used under an emergency authorization through the FDA for monkeypox.
Vaccinations are available for people who have been exposed to monkeypox and for people who may be more likely to get monkeypox. If you think you may be eligible for vaccination, contact your healthcare provider or your local health department. These college students are getting a taste of what it's really like to be a scientist by participating in the Diversity in Cancer Research Internship program. Sponsored by the American Cancer Society, the program seeks to increase diversity in the biomedical science workforce.
A lot of trainees are interested in the medical profession, but they're not really sure what medical research entails. And it's found that while we do have scientists from underrepresented groups, it's not at the same percentage of the population that we find in our local communities. And so we wanted to show these trainees what actually occurs in a scientific laboratory, what are the expectations, how do you ask these scientific questions and perform experiments to generate answers.
The students developed a real research project and presented their findings at the end of the internship. Working with mentors in the Institute for Genome Sciences, Tyona Tyson studied the genetic structure of bacterial cells.
I think it's pretty amazing, just really honing in on the diversity aspect of the program and just being able to be around people who really have a love for science like I do. It was a good experience.
The students come from racial and ethnic backgrounds that are underrepresented in science. The hands-on experience and mentoring will help them to understand what it takes to be successful.
This has given me a whole lot of confidence and knowledge for the future.
It's more possible now. I feel like coming into this program, it was like more of a scary concept to go through medical school and possibly pursue a PhD. But I've met a lot of people who are enjoying their path, and I feel like just hearing from them makes it more possible for me.
The American Cancer Society says addressing disparities in healthcare requires a more inclusive research environment. Dr. Webb says that includes gender diversity.
We really want to show women that they can be scientists. They can ask those questions and bring their diversity in thought to fruition and develop answers and cures and solutions to all of these problems that we have.
Dean Mark Gladwin had encouraging words for the West Baltimore children who participated in the 14th annual Mini Med School for Kids.
So, did you have fun? Congratulations, doctors. You have graduated from Mini Med School. Now, how many of you want to be doctors? Me. How many of you want to be scientists? So guess what? You can do all those things. You could, because I'm a doctor and a scientist, and I teach, and I write stuff, and I know how the body works. So You can do all those things.
Over 5 summer sessions, School of Medicine faculty provided important health information tailored for kids to stimulate interest in science and medicine. Topics included COVID-19, healthy sleep, genetics, and how to avoid bullying.
Today we're going to talk about bullying. Can somebody raise their hand and tell me, what does bullying look like?
Bullying looks like when somebody grabs your paper that you drawed on and they ripped it and then they beat you up. I had glasses and someone called me Four Eyes and then they just ran off and started laughing.
So now we're going to practice spreading kindness.
Hi, I like your shoes, Austin. I like your beats. Thank you.
The last session included an inspirational graduation ceremony led by Dean Gladwin.
Dr. CPR Martin, you're going to have to be a doctor with that CPR technique. By the way, I want to challenge you to study and listen to your teachers, right? Keep studying, keep reading, keep learning, okay?
And that's Frontline News. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.